Walk around, walk around. I want us to move, stretch those limbs, and then stop. Is there someone next to you? Is this the same person you were around? Okay, walk again, walk again, walk again, walk again. Just walk, just keep walking, keep walking. Yeah, go to where people are. And as you're walking, please make sure you're smiling so that you know who to approach. Alright, stop. Very nice, very nice. Stop. Is there someone next to you? Yeah. Alright, clap, clap. Say hi to your neighbor. Okay, this one I want you to know. I want you to know anything about the name. I want you to know their name. Get to know what they do, if they are professionals in the field, if they are someone who has benefited from psychology and therapy. And the third thing I want you to know is one thing about them that they're really proud of you. Alright? Are we good? In 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go.
My name is Mariam.
What has he said?
You get to know your friend, what they do. But I'm like, huh? It's a big
Some people don't understand that conversation. We are going to continue. We have time. We have time. We have time. Alright, stop. Clap. Snap. Clap. Snap. Clap. Snap. Alright, do you have a neighbor?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's same question. Get to know their name, where they're from, what they do, and then one thing about to get a new problem.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, welcome. Thank you. My name is Teresa. I run a foundation in Uganda called, with a partner called Good Friend Young Foundation. Nice to meet you.
Alright, clap, clap, snap, clap, snap. You know it's impossible for you to clap and talk at the same time. You guys know that? You know it's impossible to clap and talk at the same time. It's impossible. Can we do it? Clap, snap. People are moving to that side. You know this is also a stage here. Can I have people walking towards this side so that we don't go just the back? Let's move, let's go. Move. Walk. Just walk. Hey. You know this is also an opportunity for you to tell people who want to do that. Let's walk. Let's use also the stage. This space is out for the evening, for the afternoon. Alright? When you see someone who wants to talk to, just walk around them. Just be around them. Alright, stop. Clap. Snap. Do you have a neighbor?
Yeah.
Somebody touch your neighbor and tell them neighbor. Alright, I almost forgot we were doing a mental health break. Alright. So just say hi to your neighbor.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
What do you do? I'm a student, electrical engineering. Wow, what do you do?
I run a foundation.
Okay. I'm also a member of Wales. You know what you see? Yeah, you must know this guy. Why is yeah, I'm a founder of a youth-led organization, Champions.
Thank you. Me too.
Looking forward to it. That's nice. I would love to. Yes. That's what charity all men also type in Yang tinggi isu nice. Usah buat sketch. Dia buat sketch for maybe for record and stuff.
Like whenever I do on my YouTube. Yeah.
You from Kenya?
No. Uganda.
Oh, my mom is Uganda.
Okay, Uganda.
My mom is Uganda.
From which part of Uganda?
Busia. Zemani Uganda. Ate mani Uganda. Zemani.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So you stayed in Busia for long?
I know really.
All right, walk. Clap. 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 You see people who are clapping their hands for this. Nobody. Clap. 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 Let's continue walking towards this side. If you have the neighbor, you can move it on. Walk towards this side. All right. Find that neighbor you wanted to come to. Walk. Find that one person. Go. Stop. Now you talk to your neighbor, the person who is next to you. Alright, have you known your neighbor? Alright, so this is what I want us to do. Clap, snap, clap, snap. Let me put the back, clap, snap, snap. And you see, people are trying to concentrate but doing both. You know, me, I'm from Nairobi. Snap, clap, snap. Alright, so this is what I want us to do. I want you to point to that neighbor, the neighbor that you're with, yeah? Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll not talk. Alright, so I want us to proceed and have our seats, but I want us to sit from the front. That's how. Can we sit from the front? And then we will allow for space to be at the back. Let's sit from the front, kindly, and then allow for some space to be at the back. Alright. So we're going to have you started with a few people now? Now you know a few people a bit better, yeah? You've known a few people better. Yes, hello. You know about small spaces that can move around and see you, tell you that your smiles are really lovely today. Yes, now people at the back, hello. I was almost about to say hi cousins and then I got back and I was hi guys. Hi. Yeah, so we're about to proceed to the next part of this program and we're going to have the official welcoming remarks. I hope you welcome your neighbor to the event, yes? Yes, so at this point allow me to invite Nina Kenya. I'm trying to find her. Nina to come and help us do the opening. Right, my DJ, and give us some music as we wait for Nina. So as Nina comes, I have professionals in the room, yeah? As we're waiting for Nina to do our opening remarks. So I want us to do something just to help us check in with ourselves. Hello? Hello? Have you guys done a mood check? Mood check. Alright? So as we wait for Nina to come and give us the opening remarks, we're just going to do a mood check. So a mood check essentially, you're going to sit down with yourself and then for 3 seconds I'm going to ask you a question and then you're going to answer yourself, yeah? Ile tunasemanga unakita kama mkutano alafu unajijibu. Si ndio? You've interacted with a few people here and there. Now I want you to interact with yourself. So I want us to diligently just close our eyes and then just take a deep breath. And then I want us to answer this one question: how am I feeling now? I see people are smiling as they are closing their eyes. That's beautiful. Now we give that committee a few more minutes. All right. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for yourselves. Can you check it on the person next to you? Akwambia na feel aje. Kama ana feel comfortable to share. Nina, thank you. Check it on the person next to you. Muulize ana feel aje. Na sikwambie poa. We don't have poa. Amekwambia poa. Kama kuna jirani amesema poa, can you raise your hand? I want to refer them for therapy. Amekwambia na vilaji. Ni those big words. Just shout them. Yeah? Blessed. Blessed is a feeling, guys. That's a good one. Great. Peaceful. That's a good one. What other feeling has come up? Joy. What other feeling? You may guess. Ecstatic. Jirani yako alikwambia anafilaje? Alisema anafilaje? Excited. Twice. Oh, so I feel excited, alafu excited tena. So excited. Oh, then happy. Happy and excited. Oh, that's a good combination. What does your neighbor feel? Happy. Hey. Nimesikia ecstatic, happy, nostalgic. Natafuta mahali kunafaa kuwa na kizungumzito kidogo. People from Luya, you know, we use big words to describe everything. Unaweza kuwa unasikia tu. Can I get feeling what hapo nyuma? Just one. Alright, bado pale we are nini? What did your neighbor feel? Chill. Ooh, it's a good one. Alright, let's appreciate ourselves one more time. Alright, and allow me now to invite Nina Kinya to give us the welcoming remarks. A big round of applause for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing? How are we doing?
We're okay.
Alright, so my name is Kinya Gitonga. I think I'm selected to say where of us and I want to take this chance to welcome you to our very first awarding ceremony. That is the SMH Awards 2025. We're very happy to have you joining us, and I want to firstly congratulate all nominees and the winners who will be appreciated today. And for everyone who is here, you are also a winner for joining us. I won't talk much about what some mental health is. I know we have people joining us for the very first time. One of our team leads will be joining us in a few to just give us an overview of what some mental health is all about. So I want to welcome you to this special occasion where we are not only gathering to celebrate achievements, but to also recognize the dedication, resilience, and excellence that has brought us together. And we are hoping it won't be a very one-day off event. We are hoping to be seeing you and engaging, partnering with us all. When I was looking at the news posters, I was seeing CEO to this and this, founder to this and that. So I want to believe that everyone in this house is doing something or not us doing mental health. And I am holding a magazine with me, and it's one of our very first publication on men's mental health. I know when you walked in, you saw the poster that was here where we'll be also discussing to the go about men's mental health. So these magazines are out there, exhibited. If you are lady, if you are gent, please carry one. Get to learn on how we can promote also men's mental health. Because most of the time we're always talking about women, girls. So our major concern also a sound mental is not only awarding but also recognizing that men also need a space to talk about issues that they are facing. So karibuni sana. We hope that you also have fun, not only networking, but also enjoy. When we're talking about mental health, that we're also looking to have fun in these conversations. Thank you, and once again, welcome at IBEON's concert. I will take this opportunity to welcome James, who will also welcome us at IBEON's. So, okay, I think later. But in case of anything, you can reach out to Elias. At Elias, please wave. Yes, in case you have any concern, you have a query, you can always get to see him, and the lady is outside there. Thank you, and back to Vicky.
All right. A big round of applause for her. Yesterday I was having a conversation with someone, and then they told me, when I introduce myself, when someone asks me, tell me who you are, tell me about yourself. What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Yeah? An interview, yeah? Yeah. What do you think when someone asks you that? How do you respond to that? Yeah? That's a very hard question. Mpaka unajiuliza yenyewe unakuanga nani? Yenyewe unakuanga nani, yeah? So, so that was Nina Kenya. She's the founder of Sound Mental Health and also part of the team, the brains behind our event today. All right, and sijui kama amesema hizo vitu zote. Mkuja tu akawaambia karibuni sana, and talk humility, si ndio? All right, sawa. So at this point, we want to fast track this. But as we're doing it, I also want us to use this afternoon. Someone told me when you take your time off your day, you have to maximize on that time, si ndio? Yeah. So I want to know, what were your expectations coming? So you will help me talk to your neighbor. So just ask your neighbor what they were expecting coming, because they will be honest with you, they will not be honest with you. That's why I told you to have a good neighbor, by the way. That's why I told you to have a good neighbor. You scout for a good neighbor and find a good neighbor. So if you're feeling like your neighbor is not interacting with you, we're going to be talking to our neighbor a lot. Yes, we have a good neighbor.
I work with the Research Foundation.
All right. Kuna watu washamaliza expectations,
Ndio.
So I want to sample a few of our expectations. So you're just going to tell me what you had from your neighbor.
I thought you are Kenyan.
No.
Hello?
So you stay in Kenya?
Can I sample a few of your expectations? Some people are getting new neighbors. Yes,
Stay in Uganda.
So, good discussion.
You love Uganda.
All right. So I want to sample
My
a few of our
country is the
expectations.
best, I guess.
A few of our expectations when we came to the
So
event.
it's good to
I think some
come
people are
always
very
and
willing to
explore.
answer.
Me, I
Who was
would
there?
say I need somebody in Uganda, Kampala.
Yes. All right. So Valley Victoria, you're very engaging. All right. So for purposes of us getting to know your picture, you're just going to tell us your name.
From them.
what you are presenting today, and then you're going to share an expectation from one or two or three of the people that we're discussing with. Are we ready? I will translate hapa. Alafu msimame tuone, sio? Tutakupigia
Let me take my number first.
Good afternoon. Irene. I'm here to support her. She was one of the nominees of their wife. So I'm here to support the system, and I also believe in what you're doing. What we just spoke over there. Thank you. We need to talk to each other, we need to engage each other, and we need to be there for each other. Usione mtu amelewa kadanya maybe they are struggling with something upstairs, and unless you understand that we can only do that if we are there for one another. Thank you.
Beautifully put. A big round of applause. So this is how we're going to appreciate. So I was told something by our older generation. We Gen Z, we did not meet hard copy. We met everything in kiosk of copies. So hard copies. Hold the mic for me. Asante. So hard copies. Let's soft copy they don't. It's soft. So hazipatani. Sawa. Can we try? Hard copy. Soft copy. All right, so that's how we're going to be appreciating each other. So let me transform your leader when they were coming today.
These partners that are meaningful to them, not just tied to a research, tied to a theory, but it's meaningful, more meaningful to them, as Laura said, the indigenous and experiential knowledge.
So thank you, Faith, so much. And this April to us. So I'm kind of looking at this community. The business community is crying. The Gen Z community is crying. Their parents are crying. Like it's like we are repeating the community trauma again. So having said that, I don't know how you can say what's happening currently in the community. Having had all these kind of traumatic incidences in the community that we are in, the people that we are in, you can step someone by mistake, but the kind of response.
So, as I said, community well-being is also pegged on individual well-being. And what happens is if use social action, because part of community, in community psychology, social action is a way of actually getting community change. And part of social action is protests are an example of social action, boycotts are an example of social action. So when people coming in are using social action to highlight an issue and call up parties responsible to take action and do something, and we come together to the table and we discuss, okay, so this is the issue, what needs to be done. Like you on paper and the policies that you have, you're saying this should be available, but due to the ground, those things are not available. So of course, it gets to a point where if you're continually, like, especially as an individual, you're pushing for something, it's not happening. If as a group of people you come together and are pushing for something and things either seem to get worse, chances are people will give up and choose to just accept things as. And it also bottoms down to power, who has power. And power doesn't necessarily just have to mean leadership power. Sometimes people have power in the sense that the connections that I have, I may not necessarily have money or capital, but the people I know are able to make things happen. And like it or not, we all have some level of power and also privilege. We don't usually think of it, but we have some level of power and privilege. And we are actually being called upon to use our power and privilege to help address and help, press on and in helping address the social.
There is one lady, a support system, who say community equal story different, and it's true. And I think it's Catherine should be cutting the support system for cutting. That's what she said, that right now the community, what Missouri, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know if you have seen on your side how they're responding to things differently, but I'll push this to Mr. Micah. In the storytelling, as a storyteller, I've also seen a portal that they are spaces that go to the community. I don't know what kind of things that come around, the common things that you have been able to capture in the storytelling sessions.
Thank you so much, Nora. I'd like to respond to the question of the themes that are coming up. And I like the question about the themes because I've written a book. How many of you have written a book, Sama? Or at least thinking about writing a book? I really have a tough audience right now. I have one or two people who have written or thinking of writing a book. One of the things, so my book that I just mentioned that I'm currently working on is called The Power of the Place of Metaphors, Stories, and Similes in Mental Health. And I kind of like what my friend is saying over here. Life is never too serious. There is something about mental health that, like, the theme that we allocated mental health as something so bad, which has like contributed the stigma that we are right now trying to overcome by normalizing these conversations surrounding mental health and vulnerability. One of my friends, Brunei, has interesting work on vulnerability and wholesome living and shame surrounding mental health and vulnerability. There is a very critical thing about shame, vulnerability that is really attributed to mental health, to the extent that people never want to like talk about things unless it's critical. Like that is it. Like people only approach mental health services only when it's worse. And if you agree with me, that is the problem we're dealing with right now. Like we are our mental health interventions are at the tail end. And we know that mental health exists in continuum. And one of the questions we're asking ourselves now is, what if we responded to mental health when it is still at psychological? I'm right now asking the question because I know it's already a cliche. We are already asking ourselves, instead of waiting for mental health to get to a monster, a worse situation, is there a way we can respond to this mental health when it's still a psychological? And when I say when it's still a psychological, is when you can still reason with this person, when we can have conversations. I know for those who know mental health, the only thing that comes to mind is mental health is seen as the worst extreme at the spectrum of dysfunction. When you are having this person unable to talk to you and reason with you, you cannot give them mental health assignments because they cannot reason with you in any way. You cannot have a conversation that challenges them because the ultimate growth in therapy or the ultimate growth in mental health is when you can give someone a challenge and they take that challenge. So that is the thing here. Like we are having a situation where mental health and vulnerability is seen as something that it can only be responded to when it's at worst. And I think that is the general thing about it. And I know where it's coming from. I found out that it's coming from a place where we don't want to be associated generally with things that are bad or stories that are shameful. So that is where we are right now.
Thank you, Mr. Micah. And also got caught up in, I've read that book of Daring to be Vulnerable. And actually the challenge that we're having as humans is that there's that fear of being vulnerable. There is that fear of feeling sad, there's that fear of feeling fearful. And it's the root cause of what happens to mental health. Because if you're not vulnerable,